Hey guys, welcome back to SLT learning, and in this today's video we're gonna take another programming challenge for the automation tester when they appear for the automation interviews. Okay, so let me show you what will be the program and what will be the definition of that program and how we're gonna do it in a Java. Okay, so just yeah. So the program will be like write down the or print the first repeated character in given string. So they will give you the string as an input and you need to print the first repeating character. So over here if you see the first repeating character is PROGR. So R is first repeating character over here. If this is second repeating character, that will be M, right? The two time M is coming. So based on that they will ask you to write a program to see if you can understand the logic behind of this particular I will just say is the requirement, and you can print it using the I will just say is not inbuilt function, but you can try to put some logic like a for loop or hash map and all those things that we have seen in our one of the previous program as well. Okay, so for this one what we're going to use as a part of algorithm, we're going to use the simple nested loop. We're going to use the nested loop. The first loop will take the character of first character and another loop will take the second character, and we will compare this both character of the string, and if the matching will be found then we go and print that information into the console. Okay, and if there is no matching character, right, it may be possible there is no matching character, then it will it will just we will print some message like there is no duplicate character or repeated character in a given string. Okay, so let's go and see how we can do this program in Java. So I will open my Eclipse, and yeah, yesterday we have done this particular program, right? Okay, so yesterday we have already seen this particular program, like count the occurrence of the character, and we have also seen how we can do in a debug mode. So now we will see another program, and I will create a Java class and I will just give the name as first repeat character. Okay, I'm gonna add one equal. Now every program you can do it in a two way. Either you can do it by creating a method or by directly put your logic into the main method. So over here we have done it like creating a like the in a main method everything. Okay, but what we're gonna do, we're gonna take this one and we will add. Okay, we will add this one and we will use the same string. Okay, SLT learning. So in this case the repeating character will be L. Okay, because it is coming the first L. So I will take this one. This will be the my input. Okay, but now let me also show you how you can create a separate method and call this particular information. So I will create a separate method over here. So I will create this one method would be public static method I'm going to create over here, and I will just say print first get, and what will be the input I will take? I will take the input as a string. Okay, I will take the input as a string. So okay, now this is done, but we need to add a okay the return type. So what we can gonna return, so we are working on a string, so I do not want to create unnecessary confusion to keep converting the string to character and character to string. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna return the string over here. Okay, so just to let me mouse over. Okay, it says return. Okay, make sure. So we need to add a return part, and once we will add a return part, this will be disappear. Okay, now what the logic that we thought, we need to make sure first we need to repeat through the string each and every character one by one. So what we require, okay, if you want to go each and every character, so first things I require the length of the string. So I will put in a this integer variable, and I will just say s dot length. Okay, as means string, the string that they have given to us, we will use this. So this string we are gonna let me make it str, so it will be more easy to read. Okay, str. So now the length of this string we are storing in an integer l. Okay, so whatever the length, like 6, 7 or 8, it will be stored in over here, and this will help us to do the for loop. Okay, when we want to run a for loop, so I will just say fetch the length in integer. Okay, for loop. You can directly also use in a for loop, but I am gonna show you like this way, step by step. Now I integer 0 till what you need to execute I is less than n, oh sorry, l. L means length, okay, length of this particular character. You can also directly put like this way as well, okay, if you want to do it. But it's good to show it separately, so that's why I put it L over here, okay. So I will again just paint it, sorry, I will just say, sorry, I will just say integer I is equal to 0, then I less than L, and I plus plus. So this is our first for loop. This is what gonna execute it, okay. Now what will happen once we will execute the first for loop, it will start retrieving the character one by one. So it will return as L and, but we need to compare, right? We need to compare the first character with the second one, then first character with the third one, and we need to identify the repeating character over here. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna create another for loop which will start from the second character, okay. We can start from the second character, and that will help us to do the I will just say is the comparison of that particular, okay. So what I can just do, I can just say integer, oh sorry, I will just say for loop integer I, sorry, j, we will take j is equal to 0, j I want to run it till the i's value will be less than and j plus plus, okay. So this will be our second for loop. So this is called, this concept called nested for loop, okay. So first it will start with 0, then in this particular loop it will take the j and it will start with the 0 as well, and then it will start comparing. So how we can compare, if str dot character add, so we will use character add method, I is equal to s dot character, sorry, str dot character j. If i's value is equal to j's value, that means this will the duplicate, this is the repeating character. Now what we need to do, we need to return a string, but we do not want to return a complete string, we need to return only one character. So for that one, what we can use, we will use this method character. So I will just say character dot toString, okay, and which character I want to print. So I want to print str dot character I, okay. I'm gonna print this I. This means this is the first repeating character and I want to get it printed, and after this one what I need to do, I need to break this one. So I will just say return minus 1, okay. I will just put this one, so there in case there is no repeating character, it will print the minus 1 and it will show that particular information to us, okay. So this is what the logic will be behind of this particular program, okay. If they will ask you, you can just write down this nested loop, the comparison, and it will show you the information, okay. Now what we need to do, we can do one thing, we can call this particular method, right? This method, this is static method, so we can directly call it. So I am going to call it a static method over here, and I will just directly print it, okay. So I'm going to print it and I'm going to call it, and what we need to pass it over here as an argument, str. So this string value I am going to pass it over. You can directly pass this value as well, okay, over here, but I am passing it over here like this. Now if I right click and just go and run it, let's see what output is. Okay, it's give us L, okay. So I will just put over here something, okay. So first first repeating character is something like that, right? And now if I print it, so you will see this string message. It will be easy for you to reduce it. First repeating character will be L. Now let's try with the another string, right? Let's start with the programming, okay. I will just say programming, and over here the value should be R, okay. the value should be R, because R is the first repeating character. And I will just say, so this is how, when you write any program, right, this is how you need to validate with the different, you see the R is coming, so different values, and this is called the testing of your own code. Now let's do one thing, let's see in our way, like that we always do, the debug mode. Let's go to the debug mode, and now where we need to put the debug, I will just say we can put the debug from this L, where we need to find the values. I will put the L over here and toggle. So now let's run it. I will go in a debug mode, and this is the best way, guys. If you are learning the code, you want to see the concept, you can always go with this debug mode, okay? And this will help you to understand the program in a better way. In our almost all the program, we use the debug mode rather than like doing the MS Paint and showing the logic over there. This will give you the clear cut values of the information. So the first thing, we have the variable string, which is the name is programming. Now if I go next for this L, okay, so total length of the programming word will count. So I will go next, and you see value of L is 11, okay, so length is written 11, length of this string is 11. Now if I go to this next one, it says I is equal to 0, okay, I is equal to 0, and if it just says again, it will go to this one, I is equal to 0, then next, now it automatically I is become 1, because I is equal to 0 and I is less than is equal to I plus plus, because initially it will return to this particular value. Now it will go inside, okay, you see why, because over here the condition was not failing, J was 0 and I is not greater than 0, that's why it's go to the increment for I, and it take the I is equal to 1. So now J, so J is equal to 0, now it just says str this value, okay, let me see in a variable. I will just say, I think we can store as a watch, okay, we're gonna watch this expression, you see, we're gonna watch this expression as well, I and J both, just adding watch, okay, you see. So first str value of I is equal to P, why, because I is as of now at a first position, and still J is on a 0 position, so 0 will be P, so it will comparing the I with the value of P, and it is not matching or matching, then it will go to the next statement. So it will say yes, it is not matching, it will not, it's gonna add over here, and it will just say let me add this particular things. Let's watch this particular one as well, okay, what exactly written. So this is how you can select everything and just right click and go to the watch, it will show. So as of now nothing is over there, and you can go to this variable as well to see the variables, okay. Now again I will go, okay, I will again step over, and you see the first value of the character is directly printing over here, because it is matching the values, okay, it is matching the values of all together at the same time, okay. This will not do one by one, it will do all together at the same time, and after that it will break the loop, it will stop the program, because they found the first repeating character, and it will break the program, okay. So if I go to the step over, it will not do like this way, okay. So my just Eclipse is a bit hang, I have clicked on the run new, but you see over here it's already printed, so this program is already printed over here. So we will go through all the length one by one quickly, and it will show the value of information, and it store into this character, the first character it found repeating, and then it will store the information over here, okay. So this is how you can, whenever you write any program, okay, you can just put your variables and breakpoints and all those things, and just see the information in a debug mode. That will help you to execute your program, okay guys. So this is all for this particular video, and from next video we will come up with a new programming challenge for you guys. And you can also refer to my YouTube channel, there are many other videos I have uploaded regarding the automation engineers, for the manual tester as well, for API testing, Git and GitHub and all those things, okay. Thank you for watching this video. If you like my video, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.